What's going on, YouTube? What's going on? Put one in the chat if you guys can hear me okay. I got my headphones in, and as you guys know, I am in Oklahoma now, and I don't want to disturb the peeps. Okay, everybody can hear me well. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm really starting to dig this mic, and it ain't like too big or whatnot, easy to travel with and everything. So that's cool. That's what's up. All right, man. Man, we got a good one today, bro. Cause I've always admired this brother's work and his content. Um, Never really got a chance to react to any of it, but definitely a huge fan. I'm not sure if any of you guys are familiar with Angry Man or have ever watched his content, man, but dope content creator, and he definitely man, his channel took off this year, bro. I don't know what he did, man, but it was like 1 minute he had about maybe about as many subscribers or a little bit more than I did. And it was like next thing you know, he had like 100, 200,000 like out of the blue. So shout out to that brother, man, and his growth. I definitely appreciate what he does. Uh so definitely looking forward to this, man. Uh See who we got in the chat. The chatter. 31 watching. Please hit the like button on your way in, guys. Uh Yeah, make sure y'all check out that new music, man, and Neo Trap, man. Make sure y'all check that out. Uh Anne Marie. Shout out to Anne Marie. um Give me 1 second, you guys. All right, my apologies. Let's get to it. Let's see. Anne Marie. Shang. Yeah, I'm here, brother. We're just running a little late. I was trying to make sure I was trying to get my lighting and situation and where I wanted to set up at and all that. Trying to get that situated before I came on here. See here, man. Yeah, my sister got a pretty dope spot, man. I'm like, Oklahoma is like pretty chill, bro. Like, especially where she stay at, cause she kind of stay out like out the way, like in a more expensive area. So like it's some long ass roads out here, bro. Rev Cody 69, what's going on, brother? Marcus Thomas says, fun fact, just renewed my passport. Not sure when they change, but the new ones are way fancier. I know, I'm salty. Wish I had one of the new fancy looking ones. Marcus England, what's going on? G, everybody said they can hear me with the ones. That's good to see. Oh damn. That's how I know I done kind of outgrew that because I wasn't even paying attention to that. But yeah. Oh, the short reels. Yeah, that probably explains why I've been getting so many emails from random people telling me they want to help me grow my channel through the short reels. That's why I keep telling myself I need to get on top of that myself. So yeah, man, I'm definitely, I think 2024, man, I'm definitely gonna try to turn things up a notch. I already got a new kind of something of a new intro already lined up. I'm gonna be doing a photo shoot for the merch. I'm actually gonna be ordering some of the merch this week, so that way by the time I get back home, beginning of next year, cause um, see, I'll be here basically for 2 weeks. Um, yeah, cause I'll leave for New Orleans on the 31st, New Year's Eve. I'm gonna celebrate New Year's down there, and then I'm gonna come back to Cincinnati on the 3rd. And as things look right now, I'm probably gonna leave the country probably January. Right now it's looking like January 30th. So we'll see how things go. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's what's up. Green Whiskey, what's going on? Global Passport crew in the building. Oh, the beautiful Gail. Oh, it's more. Oh, okay. Yeah, you must be in the Philippines by now. Then, if it's morning. So, yeah, Gail, I'm in Oklahoma. I'm in Oklahoma now. Well, Gail know where I'm at. Me and her. Look, I'm already telling on myself. Me and Gail been talking, man. She kind of got an idea what my plans are. So, um, hopefully you'll see Gail on my travel vlog channel here pretty soon in the near future. Yeah, yeah. Those are facts, man. My sister was talking to me about the real estate here. Um, like met some of the people that she know. One of them she used to work with. Cool people. Cool people. I'm actually surprised by some of the. I've seen a few attractive women here, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. I was, especially when I was at the airport. I was like, damn, okay. Like Oklahoma got some baddies, man. Jay Dizzle. Edward T, what's going on, brother? Oh, okay, Luther. So you finally making your moves, man. That's what's up, man. That is what's up, bro. That's what's up. And what do you mean before the real trips resume? By the real trips, you mean when I leave the country again, not just flying domestically like I like coming down here? I know it's weird though. It's like my sister done moved down south, my best friend done moved down south, so now I'm down south. Like I'm spending 2 weeks here, then I'm gonna spend 3 nights in New Orleans, and I'm gonna come back to Cincinnati. So if you're referring to real trips, yeah, I'm thinking right now, January. I got myself marked for January, either January 29th or January 30th. Like as long as it's a week after my mom's surgery, I'm good. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got planned out right now. Um, because to be honest with you, I was considering actually going back, going straight to Thailand, but based on how well the channel has been doing lately, I'm considering, I'm considering, and it's a long stretch, man, because I guess because of this time of the year and what have you, along with the fact that, you got to pay for your visa now, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. So, because I was going to try to do Brazil, Colombia, then get to Thailand before my birthday. The way thing, but considering how expensive Brazil would be, I might consider just going to Colombia, then Thailand, because a plane ticket from Colombia to Thailand is the same price as it is from Cincinnati to Thailand. So with uh, Carnival being in February, and to be honest with you, bro, I was looking at my Colombian Cupid and my Tinder. Dude, I missed out on a lot, man. I missed out on a lot, to say the least, man. Um, I missed out on a lot, so not to mention, Shorty that I met was real cool before I left when I was dating her. So I'm definitely considering going back, man. Uh, going back there for the month of February, and then before my birthday, just go ahead and swing to Thailand, then roam on that side of the globe for a minute to kind of work my way to Eastern Europe, and then eventually I'll end up in Germany for the meetup. As we got that for y'all that don't know about that, because everybody been wanting me to do a meetup for a while. We got a meetup planned for Germany last week of September. I believe that was the 25th through the 29th or the 23rd through the 27th, one of those. Um, After tonight, I'm gonna get that list of cities up because I brought that list with me down here to Oklahoma. So I'll try to remind myself to put those cities up so that way as a group everybody can kind of pick which one they want to go to. I am going to throw in the city um that includes Oktoberfest because Oktoberfest actually starts like the last week of September going into the first week of October. So I'm gonna put it as an option, but I don't really think guys are gonna really want to go there, based on, what guys are really looking for. Um and I don't know, I think a week there would be long enough, man, for guys to kind of have fun. Who knows, potentially maybe even meet somebody. Um I was considering 2 weeks, like for myself personally, but I don't know. Um, we'll just have to see how things go. But yeah, for as of right now, that's pretty much how 2024 is planned out. All right. Oh, okay. You're gonna be in Cincinnati in January. Okay, that's what's up. Well, speaking of which, that remind me, I need to holler at my moderator Antoine, man. Um, yeah, I'm like, yeah, because I'm like, I don't gotta see. You gotta think, I'm from Cincinnati. Like we celebrate Oktoberfest in Cincinnati. Because I think back in the day, Cincinnati used to be a German town, if I remember so correctly. I forgot the history of my city, man. Like I know it goes. I know Cincinnati used to be spelled with Z's and not C's. Used to be called Cincinnati, not Cincinnati. I know that I do know, and I thought that had something to do with the Germans or something. I don't know, but it's been a long time since I brushed up on my history of the city where I'm from, so I had to look that up again. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, we celebrate Oktoberfest in Cincinnati all the time. Um, so it ain't uncomfortable for me at all. But considering what brothers are known for as far as going to Germany, I'm kind of like, I don't know. Munich don't really seem like the probably wouldn't be the most popular option because I know a lot of guys mention Frankfurt a lot and like a few other cities, like Mannheim and something else too. Green Whiskey 7 to answer your question. Um, don't wear a bunch of fancy, don't wear jewelry. Um, learn as much Spanish as possible. And don't deal with more than one woman at a time. What else? Well, the most obvious ones: respect the culture, respect the people. Um, and and don't wear shorts. For some reason, even though it gets hot down there, Colombians don't really wear shorts. So that's the easiest way to give away that you're a tourist by wearing shorts down there. I mean, even though it's definitely hot enough too, it's like you better off not. Like my suggestion is man, invest in cargos and joggers. That's gonna be your best bet. As far as blending in and still trying to stay cool to some degree. But me personally, I don't really wear shorts like that anyway because mosquitoes seem to love me to death and they be tearing my ass up. So I've just grown in a habit of not wearing shorts anymore because I'm tired of getting my ass bit by mosquitoes all the damn time. Uh so man, dude, anybody can participate in the chat, man. Yeah, I mean, but I got plenty of moderators in here, so if anybody trolling or being disrespectful, more than likely they'll kick them out and bring it to my attention and I'll kick them out. So I mean, but for the most part, man, we don't never really have too many issues in the chat, man. It's pretty much all chill. Yeah, man. I love New Orleans, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I love. I'm like, I love the food. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna get me a couple of them grenades. For y'all that don't know what grenades are, they are these. It's like the strongest daiquiri in New Orleans. Well, it's supposed to be, but I don't know. I'm like, I needed like two of them to really like be like, okay, yeah, I got a nice buzz. Like, but yeah, my homie said New Orleans turn up for the New Year, so we gonna see what it's talking about, man. Definitely gonna be vlogging and whatnot. I'm like, I done did a little vlogging since I got here, showed the area where like my sister stay at because it's like super nice. Um, so man, I'm like they got like all the amenities you need here, bro. Like they even got a putt practice green out here that sits behind the front office. Then they got a gym, sauna room, playground for the kids, pool, tennis court, um, basketball court. They got everything out here, bro. Like where my sister stay at, like it's legit, bro. Like like I want to say like 450. It was like 450 because it kept popping up on Facebook, so was able to get a discount because they really like damn near 600 or like 550. But yeah, yeah, I believe it, man, because I heard Chicago having a hard time. Uh, yeah, so we're Michael Chambers. We're doing the meetup in Germany. We got it planned for the last week of September right now. So that way, that'll basically give guys about a good 8-9 months to get their affairs in order, get their money in order, and you know, book whatever they need to book. So that way, plus it should be a little cheaper around that time, and it shouldn't be too cold, but it won't be like too hot either. And I know some brothers, Jamal in particular, he definitely likes the snow bunnies with the boots on. So Germany in September definitely seems to be right down his alley in terms of that, man. And Molly Mall, bro, that's like one of the biggest contributors to the channel. Been following me for a long time, and also one of my members of the channel, man. So shout out to Jamal Fowler, man. And then always sending me good content to react to too, man. Oh yeah, because I was gonna say, brother, I'm like, a lot of brothers that watch me are actually like in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, man. You'd be surprised. Like my audience ranges from, I'll be honest with you, I've even had a few 16, 17-year olds watching me. But the Gen Zs is who I'm really trying to reach. But I got brothers my age. I'm 38. I got brothers my age, mostly my age and older, watching me. Most of my audience. Yeah, speaking of that, man, make sure y'all check out the Travel Law channel too, bro. Checking in from Florida. Okay, then that's what's up, man. Okay. So they gonna have another bull run in 2025, 2020. Dude, I'm like, dude, I looked at my crypto portfolio for the first time in a while. Ooh wee. And I'm like, man, it was looking real ugly. I was like, okay. Yeah, of course. I've actually ran in quite a few of them. I ran into one of my subscribers in the grocery store in Cincinnati. Ran into a brother in Medellin when I was just there last month. Then ran into a brother in Barranquilla right before I left. But if you talking like link up, like literally plan on linking up, yeah, I do that too. Let's see, when I was in Thailand, I hooked up with a few. I mean, well, I guess you could say they subscribers, but they content creators too. Uh, but like I mentioned before, one of my subscribers who's also a moderator, Antoine. I linked up with him because he's from the same city as me. You check out my travel vlog channel, you'll see a video of me and him working out. We trained back and biceps together. Um, I was supposed to meet up with somebody else in Medellin, but it didn't work out. Um, but yeah, man. I'll tell you what, cause I'll be in. Cause let's see, cause I usually go live Friday and Saturdays, and I think the 31st is Sunday. So make sure one of my live shows on the 29th or the 30th. Or if you want to, just if you have WhatsApp, just email me. You know what I mean? And then when I come down there, we can you know what I mean, we'll try to link while we down there. We'll make something shake. Tell you who I really want to meet, man, and I don't know if he'll be in New Orleans because I know that's where he's from. I don't know if he'll be there around that time, but my brother LJ, man, I'm like, I would love to meet that brother. Like, I just want to get him on my channel so he can say that, woo, what's happening? Like, I just like, bro, that sounds so New Orleans. I'm like, man, y'all country is hell. Whoa, what's happening? I'm like, oh, yeah, that's why I want to do the meetup there, man. Oh, and by the way, man, you gotta bring a suit if you coming. You gotta wear a suit. Cause Mr. Logic, aka Ill Logic, wanted to try to shit on brothers and say we don't be in Germany, we ain't going to Europe. I said, all right, here's what I'm gonna do. We gonna do the meetup in Germany. Everybody gonna bring their suits. Everybody gonna wear their suits, and I'm a vlog it. I'm a clip it, short reel it, all that shit, so it can go viral. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna tag his weak ass in it so he can see it for himself. And then I'm gonna attach the clip of him trying to say, "Oh, why they ain't in Germany? Why they ain't up here? Why they?" I'm like, "Why? What? Like where? Where do you? You know what I'm saying? Find some way to connect it, man. Because you know me, I like shitting on haters, so that's what we gonna do." Bitcoin Roy's on 4-year cycles. Okay. I figured that, man. That's why I'm kind of like not tripping on Bitcoin for real. But I invested in Bitcoin, Ethereum, crypto, I think like a couple NFTs. Oh yeah, and Shiba Inu too. Cool. I'm like that's even better to hear, man, because what I'm hoping for is that we kind of come across that fall weather. Like if it's about like 60 degrees, kind of like down here right now, it was like about 60 degrees a day. If it's like around 60 or even 70, like that would be perfect. That would be perfect. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I believe it, man. Cause my sister actually stays right here next to the turnpike, and she said you gotta pay to drive on that turnpike. So I believe it. Um, yeah, I mean, if you want, okay. Got another brother checking in from Louisiana. Yeah, I'll be in New Orleans for New Year's, man. Yeah, see, yep. ETH, CROXRP, and Shiba. Yep. Those are the four. Those are the four that I invested in. I was thinking about getting Dogecoin, man, but I kind of fell back on it. Um, I was considering Cardano too because I was hearing good things about Cardano. And see, and here's the thing. Yeah, I was considering Solana too. And you know what? Here's the thing. I don't know why he does it, bro. I don't know why he does it. I don't know why he does it. Oh, okay. I got you. The Barbarian, what's going on, brother? Please hit that like button on your way in. I'm seeing a lot of new faces, a lot of new names, and I appreciate you coming on to the show. And we about to react to my homeboy. Well, not my homeboy, but somebody that I'm a fan of. And I'm going to say it like he said. Please hit the cash app to support the show. He be having me weak with that. But yeah, man. So this was sent to me by Joshua Smith, man. Shout out to Joshua Smith. He sends me a lot of honestly, you guys, a lot of the content that I react to on live shows, quite a few of them have came from Joshua Smith. And typically when people want me to react to videos that are a little bit that are longer to watch, I tend to save those for my live reactions, my live shows. So that way, I'm not doing a reaction video that's like a half an hour long, because it's like, who really wants to watch a reaction video that's a half an hour long? Um, Not to say that, because I mean, these are usually my live shows are usually like maybe like an hour or so, somewhere between an hour or two. But, live shows are a little bit more entertaining than, just watching reaction videos. So, and plus, I love interacting with guys in the chat. Do I have Twitter? To be honest with you, no, brother, I don't. I don't. I can barely keep up with Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, be honest with you. Maurice, what's going on, brother? Actually, I take that back. I think I do have Twitter. I just don't use it. I think the only time I use Twitter is when somebody sends me a clip from there and I decide if I want to react to it or not. And like that's actually how I came across the clip of the brothers that went viral for wearing suits. Okay, so I say he's just gonna spend the whole chat doing this. All right. Let me go ahead and get to it.
I wouldn't give you the time of day.
Okay, we get it. You don't like black men. We get it.
No, that's not what. That's not angry man.
No, that's not angry man.
Why are you? First of all, stop your presses. Slow your roll, because you're not gonna handle me the way you handling these men up here.
Right.
I'm talking to all of y'all.
No, you ain't talking to us. No, not like that.
You come up here regulating shit.
No, you're not. You ain't come up here regulating
I'm
nothing.
talking to all of you.
You ain't talking to us.
What are you talking to us about?
Yes, fuck I am.
What are you talking about?
Now, I want to say this. Let's see. We are 30 seconds in, man. And this right here is very telling. Like only 30 seconds in, you guys. Only 30 seconds in, and you're already proving my point that I say all the time in this channel. Y'all don't want leaders. Y'all don't want to be led. Let me tell you something. I find it funny how women sit over here and say a man needs to know when to put his foot down, a man needs to speak up, a man needs to do this, a man needs to do that. But the moment angry man comes on here and say, okay, you're not gonna handle me and talk to me the way you talk to these other men on the panel, you see how that masculinity come out. Oh, who you talking to? Who do you think you are? Why you trying to regulate? Don't sit over here and say you want men to be leaders, but the moment a man shows you any kind of backbone, the first thing you want to do is talk about who you trying to regulate. See, I'm like this is one of the main reasons why I'm done with the shit. Because I'm tired of the hypocrisy, and a lot of men are tired of it. And we ain't gonna keep dealing with this hypocrisy. Like, I'm really tired of it. This is why, to be honest with you guys, this is one of the reasons why when people invite me on panels like this now, I'm just kind of like, because like I told y'all, I was supposed to be on the Lapeef network. I had multiple opportunities to be on that panel. But when y'all see these kind of interactions, now y'all see why I don't. Because see, I would replace the angry man on this panel with me, and you would probably get the same kind of reaction from me and the women on the panel. Let's keep it moving.
What you talking to us about?
I'm talking to all of you.
What about what?
All of
you. About what?
First of all, he the man. He the man. Why are you up here? He the man. Why are you up here explaining yourself to women who are proving why black men shouldn't be talking to them? Why are you explaining
yourself to them? Why are you up here then?
Why are you explaining yourself to them? Why are you explaining yourself to them, bro?
If you shouldn't be
they up here trying to create a whole. They up here trying to create a whole Me Too scenario just because you had a conversation with a black woman.
No one said anything about Me Too. Why are you up here on our black women's panel if you shouldn't be talking to us then? What is your purpose of being up here?
So here's the thing. First of all, check this out. Angry man go wherever the fuck he want to go in these spaces.
No, you sure can, because you talking to us black women. So you come up on our panel talking to us. You said, why are you talking to black women? You're up here talking to us.
Get it fucked up. I go.
Hold on. Okay, so you guys are probably more. Let's see. The name of this channel is called This Might Be Risky. Now, usually when I've seen this panel or reacted to them before, it's usually this brother at the top left-hand corner running the show, DJ Hamp. I'd imagine that's why he's always at the top left corner, correct? Most of the time is usually him and Chaotic Truth. Can somebody explain to me why this woman thinks that this is her channel when, based on my knowledge of what I've seen, is ran by this black man right here? You know, unless he's one of those guys that's part of the rainbow community and identifies as a girl, I don't understand what the mix-up is. Am I missing something, y'all? Let me know in the chat. Am I missing something? Please let me know. I want to make sure I'm not making assumptions and making myself look like a dumbass. Because I've reacted to them before, and last time I checked, this brother right here, he's the one running the channel. This is his shit. What do you mean this is y'all channel? And I'm not even gonna get started on that. I'm gonna behave right now so far until they really give me a reason to, but okay. Say he's not speaking up. No, and see, and that's the other reason too. And to be honest with you, I think that's the reason why the angry man is over here snapping on him. Because out of everybody on the panel, he probably the only one that got the balls to talk the way he talking. Now, chaotic truth, we all know he kind of got that real smooth, chill, super passive aggressive approach. Because he tried to pull that same shit with El Guapo, and y'all saw how that turned out. I say that all the time, bro. I say that all the time, Prophet Store. They don't, they really, I'm telling you, bro, I really think there is a connection between how women respond to masculinity and leadership, and why why so many men of the younger generation come off as soft and not leaders, because y'all are pushing and programming men to be that way, because deep down y'all really want to be superior to men. And the only way that y'all can be superior to men is by making them weak, like y'all complain about. Y'all are literally creating the product that you don't like. Exactly. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Because if I was DJ Hamp, because the way the video starts, I think it's pretty obvious that the woman at the top right hand corner who had the floor and was speaking, it sounded like she pretty much had the floor and was speaking, and didn't sound like anybody was disrupting her or whatever the case may be. She said what she had to say. Now, if I'm running the show and I see that somebody is responding to you, and I see all the women are over here getting triggered and want to talk over him, me being a man that's running the show, I'm gonna tell y'all to shut the fuck up and let him speak, because y'all had the floor. You feel me? You was able to get out what you had to say. Ain't nobody interrupt you. He's responding to you. Let him say what he needs to say, and then you can have the floor. Don't sit over here and want to respond to him right away because you're triggered by what he said. Listen to respond, not react. Oh yeah, absolutely. All of them ain't. All of them ain't. But I think the biggest issue is, for me personally, and I think a lot of guys are seeing this, and I think this is the reason why a lot of guys resonate with me, is the fact that women say they want men that they can't walk all over. They want men to be leaders, but the moment they come across that energy, this is typically the response that you get, and it shows that they really don't want it, bro. This is why when women say they want leaders, all we hear is, you just want a man that pays for everything. You want a man that cleans up your mess and doesn't hold you accountable for the mess that you made. You just want him to come in and fix it. They want the S's, bro. That's what I say they want the S's. They want simps, suckers, and sponsors, and sugar daddies. They just want a man that's gonna pay for everything. They just want a man that's gonna listen to them complain. And they identify that as being a leader. Everything else, they want to have control over it, and then tell you to execute it, and then they take credit for it. So that and they'll continue to say you're a leader when in reality all you doing is just carrying out what they want you to do instead of doing what you think is best for both of y'all. That's what they really want, bro. That's why they hate channels like mine. That's why they hate guys like Angry Man. Like you gotta think, you guys. Me and Angry Man literally had the same stalker, and both of us had the blocker. Like, what does that tell you? It's a damn shame. HVAC Man 23 with the $5 super chat. Oh, that's what's up, man. My sister does HVAC, man. I'm like, that's actually one of the reasons why she moved down here. The super chat, he says, I can't stand a weak black man like on these panels. Ain't no way a black woman gonna raise her voice at me. You a man at that point. We scrapping. Oh my goodness, bro. Like seriously, I'm just saying, man, like this DJ Hamp dude, and I find it funny, bro, because him and Chaotic Truth, y'all was so quick to do a live show at the drop of a hat because Chaotic Truth came on El Guapo's channel disrespectful and disrespecting foreign women. But when you got a group of black women over talking the guest on your channel who has a bigger platform than everybody else on the panel, you don't want to tell the other people on your panel to shut up so that way he can speak. So when y'all over here saying he's pandering in the chat, when I look at it the way I just broke it down, yeah, I can see it that way. Let's keep it moving.
If you want to talk to black men, go on the other black men's panel. But this is a black woman's panel. Don't come up here and make sense then. You're going to come up here to make sense. And say,
man, the last thing I want to hear is them talking about making sense. And you see, now y'all see why I don't want to be on these damn panels. Like, man, I will dissect, dude. I will dissect damn near everything that come out of these women's mouth, man. Don't even get me started over here talking about making sense. About 90% of the shit that come out of y'all mouth on these panels don't even make sense. Like, y'all are literally slave to y'all emotions. So explain to me how the hell you gonna make sense when most of the time y'all speaking from emotion. Goofy. Let's keep it moving.
Say something that's worth listening to.
Last time I checked, black women don't own shit.
You don't even own your hair. You
don't even own your fucking hair.
Right back, bro.
And what's your point? I paid for it.
Yes, we do. We own it just as much as you own that necklace. We own it just as much as you own that necklace.
You don't own shit. You don't run shit except your mouth.
Who don't own shit?
That's all you run is your mouth.
Who don't own shit?
That's all you run is your mouth.
But who doesn't own shit? How do you figure that? What are you talking about?
What do you own? What do you own?
I own this hair just as much as you own that necklace.
What do you own?
See what I mean? Didn't this woman, this woman right here, her name is Sis. Well, that ain't her real name, but she just said, I own my hair just as much as you own that necklace. Now, the woman in the box next to her, didn't she just sit up here and say, I will listen to you if you come over here and make sense? Didn't I just say how most of the stuff that come out of their mouth don't make no damn sense? And the first thing she gonna turn around and say is, my hair, I own this hair just as much as you own that necklace. Yeah, I peeped that too. I was wondering if that's what I heard. Yeah, ain't shit gentle about her. Yeah, I kind of expected that. I mean, you gotta think about it though, Coach Carp. If the host if the host of the show ain't gonna say shit, then you already know the other guy's gonna follow suit because you're seen as the leader because you're the one hosting the show. So if you let these women just run amok like that, bro, ain't nobody gonna do. And then you got one of the guys over here being like low key like passive pandering. So it's bro. This is crazy, bro. Please hit that like button on the way in. We got 103 watching, man. Let's keep it moving.
About
what do you own?
Bought it just like you bought that hat and that necklace. What are you talking about? What do you own?
Ma'am, at some point you're gonna have to get a new weave. That's why. That's why. Because at some point in time, you're gonna have to buy a new weave. The hair industry is $1 billion industry for a reason. Part of the reason why is because you got to keep buying that shit. Now, he can buy a different hat, but that hat is always going to be his. He can buy another necklace, but that necklace is always going to be his. Ma'am, at some point in time, you're going to have to replace that. Meanwhile, all you doing is damaging your scalp. Putting all that glue and all them chemicals and bullshit on your damn scalp and your head. Man, I saw somebody sent me a video of these women are doing this shit to their daughters, bro. I'm talking like these little girls ain't even old enough to go to school and y'all putting weave in their damn head. The hell wrong with y'all, bro? Let's keep it moving, man.
What do you own?
A necklace don't grow out of my body.
Fight back, ladies. Fight back.
Exactly.
I bought this like you bought that necklace. Is my comparison.
A necklace don't grow out of my body.
It's
Thank
the comparison.
You.
What are you talking about?
A necklace do not grow out of my
it's
body.
The comparison. I bought this like
don't grow out of my body.
It's the comparison.
A necklace don't grow out of my body.
Let's go back to why don't you think we don't own shit? What are you talking about?
A necklace don't grow out of my body.
What are you talking about?
Your hair grows out of your body.
Own our hair.
Your hair grows out of your body.
You bought that necklace.
You have to buy someone else's.
What are you?
He basically saying the same thing I said, but he just saying it and he just looking at it in a different angle. Basically, it's saying the same thing I'm saying, just saying it differently. Like, how are you going to sit over here and try to compare? You're going to sit over here and compare the two just based off of the fact that you both spent money? Literally, like he said, your hair grow out of your body, man. A necklace oh my God. See what I mean? And the woman next to you is the one over here talking about you need to make sense. Meanwhile, I'm like the sis next to you, your sister sis next to you ain't making no damn sense. And you just sitting over there with this grin on your face like she really saying something. Yeah. God damn, y'all. Oh Lord, man. I swear, bro. They cannot be this ignorant. Cannot be this ignorant, bro.
I don't know who hair it is, but I bought it like you bought that necklace and that hat from somebody, from a vendor, right?
This doesn't grow out of my body.
What are you talking?
This is a piece of clothing.
You just said we buy our hair, correct?
Why would you need to buy someone else's hair?
Why do you need to buy somebody?
Why would you need to buy someone else's hair?
You feel like it makes you look better, correct?
All right. I'm trying to figure out if y'all gonna
look better, correct?
Why would you need to buy someone else's hair?
That shirt? Huh?
Why would you need to buy someone else's hair?
It makes us look better. You feel like that chain makes you look better, right?
There we go, right there. It makes you look better. So let me get this straight.
Yes.
So y'all are up here giving black men lectures when you have an inferiority complex to the degree that you gotta look like another group of women.
It's not inferiority.
That is
Our hair
inferiority.
just does not grow like that.
That is
It does not grow like
inferiority.
the white woman.
That is
It does not grow
inferiority.
like the white woman.
That's exactly what that is.
No, all wrong.
That's exactly
It's
what
just
that
for
is.
look. It's just for looks, just like
That's
that necklace.
exactly
period.
what that is.
It's just for looks, just like that damn necklace you got
No,
on.
that's not the same thing. Not
It
even
is
close.
the same thing.
No,
It's
it isn't.
the same thing. It's
No,
the
it
same
isn't.
thing.
No,
It's
it
the
isn't.
same thing.
No, it isn't,
It's the
sis.
same thing.
No,
How do you
it's
figure we
not.
don't own shit though?
No,
No, what I'm trying to understand is how you keep saying it's the same thing, but you can't prove it's the same thing. But the only reason why you brought it up is because you mad that he said y'all don't own shit, but you can't tell him what you own. And the reason why you keep mentioning the hair is because the hair is probably the only thing that you can think of right now that you do own. And that's fine, but you can't compare weave to jewelry. You can't compare weave to jewelry. Oh man, because you think that jewelry makes you look better. No. Haircut, shaving, things like that. Going in the gym, that'll make me actually look better. If you're talking about like literally physical aesthetics, you're literally comparing hair, basically hair grooming to buying jewelry. Like, come on, man. Seriously? And the sister next to you over here talking about, I'll listen to you when you make some sense. Sweetheart, your sister ain't making no sense. The sis next to you ain't making sense. This is nuts. And then you see the brother was gonna sit over here. He act like he was gonna jump in for a minute. Then he got frustrated. And then just stopped talking. But it's like what you should have did, you should have jumped in from jump and told them to shut up so angry man could talk.
Is that what you were talking about?
No, it's not.
Hair? Okay,
So
let's get off that because it is.
So
aunties and uncles, can we just
take away from the hair? What do black women own?
Businesses.
What do you mean? What do you own?
Homes.
Can we answer the topic?
Hold on now.
Oh my God, businesses. Translation, all these lash businesses, hair weave businesses, nails. Like, you realize half of these women do this shit and they don't even do that shit on the books, bro. Like, they getting paid under the table. They just call it a business because they don't got to answer to nobody. Like, do y'all even got LLCs? Like, come on, man. I'm like, and it ain't, and even if that is the case, I'm like, black men are still out earning y'all, even with all these so-called new businesses that y'all getting now. And if so many of y'all are getting new businesses now, why do y'all have the highest eviction rate out of any demographic in the United States? Explain to me how that works. Oh, we got all these businesses, but we can't keep an apartment or a house. That don't add up. That doesn't add up at all. Look at the comments, man. Italian Stallion, I see you, brother. Amazing, man. Let's keep it moving.
Hey, what do you own that you don't think we own?
I'm owning y'all in this conversation right now.
You're not, though. You're not.
I'm owning y'all.
No, you're not. You're not owning nobody in this conversation.
I'm owning y'all in this conversation right now.
And that's how you get to a Ross up become on panels and owning women. No, nobody's triggered. It's like, you coming up here, say something that makes
here comes the shaving tactics.
And if not, then don't say anything.
Shaving tactics. Is that how
no, it's not.
Is that how you get your rocks off?
It has to be.
Is that how you
sitting there saying I'm owning y'all like that's a badge on your coat.
You mentioned
a badge on your coat.
All right. Now
that goofy ass energy that y'all had up here for these other men. Why they were trying to negotiate with y'all's motherfucking ass?
land the plane. I thought I was gonna organize itself, but it won't.
Fuck out of here with that goofy ass shit.
The argument's over now, right? I think y'all got that shit off. Angry man, what is your sentiment based on what you've been hearing in terms of men not approaching?
What I've been hearing is the men trying to explain their position while the women are being disrespectful by telling the men how to talk. Every time a dude gets ready to give an example, well, don't say that, say this, say that. Why don't y'all get rid of y'all funky ass, fucked up ass attitudes? Because the shit ain't working. It's clear it ain't working. Stop telling men how to talk and stop telling grown ass men that are married what husbands are supposed to fucking do. You're not the authority of that.
Why are you hollering?
Because I can.
Because he's the angry man. Like what?
Because it's my house.
Hollering. Don't make
my
a
house.
difference.
I'm a grown man. I'm not owned by you.
I'm a grown woman, so I can talk how I want to talk.
Popular belief: black women don't own black men. You can't control my behavior.
You can't control ours.
I'm not trying to.
Apparently, you are. That's the first thing you came up here talking about.
Oh no, I'm not.
First thing that you said.
Oh no, I'm not.
You told us how to stand the point.
Oh no, I'm not.
Alex, that was a waste of $20, but support.
No, I'm not.
Make your point. Make your point, and then shut the fuck
Who
up.
you talking to?
Make a point, dude.
See, here we go, man. Y'all gotta give me a second because I just remembered I'm at my sister's house, man. I ain't about to. Ooh, sis gonna be in here like, Rome, you need to chill out, bruh. Like, I know, bruh. Bruh. Man, I'm telling you, bruh. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, and see, and that's what I'm saying, Team Peterson. Because she want to sit over here, you over here saying you owning us in this conversation like that's a badge or something, right? And you over here talking about businesses like that's a badge or something, when everything that's mentioned in Team Peterson's comment right here, y'all got all of that. Y'all got all of this to go along with these so-called businesses that you got. All these businesses, but you got the highest student loan debt, eviction, divorce rate, and lowest marriage rates. Y'all traded. I'm like, so y'all got all of these negatives just so you can flex on having a business. Most of y'all ain't like getting rich off of. Y'all really don't got businesses, man. Y'all are self-employed. Let's keep it a buck. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't got no employees. Cause even now with me doing YouTube, I don't tell people I got a business. I tell people I'm self-employed because I'm not paying anybody else to do anything for me. I do everything on my own, literally. Record, edit, thumbnails, anything that's been and done on this channel has been done by me and nobody else. So I don't come on here trying to flex like, oh, I got my own business now. No, I'm self-employed because I don't have employees. Meanwhile, you got women out here over here talking about how many dudes they can sleep with, and they can sleep with any man that they want to, and they want to try to wear that like a badge, like they're a fucking man, like they actually the ones are going up and approaching, like they're the ones that are actually taking men out on dates, like they're the ones that are actually saying the right things and pressing the right buttons to get some dick. That's how ass backwards women are in the West. And just the way this conversation is going is proving it, man. Let's keep it moving.
Alex.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Alex.
Love you, Alex.
That shit will not be long last.
God damn. Alex with the 20, man. She says,
and you
please get Angry Man off because he's looking for a moment and disrupting the flow of the combo.
Yo, Angry Man got fans. He'll be back in 0.5 seconds.
He is disrupting the whole entire flow.
Shit, that nigga. Yo, he gonna be back.
Ain't got no money.
Bullshit.
Save y'all money, man. Nigga.
Yeah.
He didn't come here to have a conversation. This is ridiculous.
Let me reset. Let me read these super chats. Rock the Big Gun said $2. Kick somebody for Angry Man. He sent that a while ago. Spoon Zaza with the $5 says Angry Man pulled up to put put cases on all you witches. Caesar's Palace with the $2. Angry Man for president. Salute. Joe Pinnagar with the $5. Imagine saying men having money is a good thing and then trying to shame a man who used his money to get something that works for him.
Shut up, Joe.
Double.
Let me run that back. I can't believe that, bro. Like you can't even respect the people that are contributing to your channel just because they're not saying what you want to hear. This is amazing, bro. You really cannot be that fucking immature. Damn, I'm trying so hard not to curse, but man, these women make it so easy to want to. Jesus Christ. Listen to this, bro.
Who used his money to get something that works for him.
Shut up, Joe.
And it just so happened to be the same woman that was over here trying to compare hair weave to jewelry. Why should I not be surprised? Do you really... Exactly, Global Pass Crew. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Exactly. Yeah, bro. Yeah, shout out to Joshua. He the one who sent me this, man. Yeah. And you know what, Joshua Smith, we haven't even gotten to the part that you mentioned. I don't know which brother because both of these brothers got on black hats, but he said one of them was pandering. I don't know which one it was. Based on what I'm watching so far, if I had to guess, I would say it's probably the light-skinned brother in the middle. Because I did kind of see some movement by him while the women were talking, but I've been paying more attention to what the ladies been saying and how they responding to Angry Man. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing my best to kind of like chill out, man, because I'm at my people's house over in Oklahoma. So, oh yeah, see, and that just go to show you, man, I can read him real well. I had a feeling it was him, just based on what I've seen so far. I'm not. I guess it would be the yellow brother on the panel that acts like that. Oh my goodness, let's keep it moving. No offense against you, yellow brother, to my yellow brothers, man, but damn, like, man, what are the odds? Let's keep it moving.
Double R with the $2. Quay got something to say. Drop Angry Man for a minute. Yo, come on, man. You can't get this nigga off. Yo, that nigga got 40 minutes worth, $40 worth for 39 because he said drop him for a minute.
Early. Broke, baby.
God,
ain't got no money.
Damn, man.
See, and that's what I'm saying. See, and the women salty, man, because look at all the super chats that y'all got from Angry Man being on y'all channel, bro. Like, Angry Man ain't gonna see any of that money. But at the same time, I let you know he's speaking truth, man. I'm like all them super chats and seeing, here's my thing. It's a black woman's panel, but look at all the super chats coming from men, and you only had that one coming from a woman. Y'all supposed to be so bossed up and having all these businesses, but All the donations and contributions are coming from men, and most of them are siding with Angry Man. What does that tell you? Like, these ladies need to quit playing, man.
Ooh, like
that. You're going to need at least $40, $41 to drop Angry Man.
Look at them sour pussies up there. Did I ruin the fun?
Tell them that.
See, they said double up for Angry. Look at this, man. And you know what, Joshua Smith, I was gonna say something about it earlier, man, but I was trying to be nice, but I mean, judging by the way they acting on this panel, I mean, what do you expect? What do you expect? Typically, the most argumentative ones tend to be the less attractive ones. That's been the common theme on all these panels. And if they are good looking, they just like, you can just tell they a headache and hard to deal with, aka Kayla, aka B Taylor, to name a few examples. Let's keep it moving.
That's what power is.
Thank you for the super chats, y'all. Thank you for all the super chats. We appreciate it. That's fine. But I will say this.
Oh, you got $80 worth of credit. That's all. He said double. They all the same thing. Double up, double up, double up. Bring Angry Man back. Doughboy X. You know what I mean?
And that's fine. Let him stay up. He can stay up all he wants to. But it's not going to be a conducive conversation. All he's going to do is scream and insult. And be a child by sitting there making
all right. So is there another?
You know what? You probably wouldn't have to scream if y'all didn't keep trying to talk over him every time he spoke. How about we start there? You know, because talking over somebody all the time just because you don't disagree with them, that's pretty childlike, is it not? Like, see how hypocritical you look? Let's keep it moving. I tell you, bro, they project and tell on themselves all the time.
Does somebody else want to talk? Does Trigger Mike want to?
My bad. Y'all can go back to berating the men. My fault.
I wanted to talk because I gotta go.
I got
you like that.
Now, Sway, but you gotta be present for the back and forth. Again, I hate when people make statements and then they gotta go to sleep.
Yeah, Joshua, that's what I was referring to. But like I said, I was trying to be nice. Yeah, you probably did.
So I can hear the rebuttals. I don't mind, but I'm not gonna be here until 2 a.m.
Yes, you are, nigga. I come, boy.
DJ here. So, but what I was saying is the way of the AK-47 man that's shooting his shot at everybody in the club. I think those ways are gone. I think men are more snipers. They, you know what I'm saying? They understand that not only they want to shoot at something, they want to make sure they hit something that's quality on what they're hitting. So that I'm gonna holler at 30 people in the club. I think men are just not thinking. That's why I said let it come to you, not let the women come to you. Let the shot come to you if you understand about shooting.
Yeah, no, I get it. I think a lot of that's rooted in fear of rejection.
No, it's not. I actually like, let's see, the Man Williams take. I think that's just rooted in fear and rejection. No, it's not. See, okay, now I'm starting to see why y'all say these guys pander to the women. I'm starting to see it now. Because, see, what he said sounds like something a female dating coach would say. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds as if like you didn't hear anything that brother just said. Nah, I just think it's rooted in fear and rejection. Did you not hear what that brother just said? He said, I just think the days of men shooting their shot at 30 women and hoping that one of them hits, I think those days are done. I think guys are a little bit more selective on who they approach. And let's be honest, guys, the way the dating market is nowadays, you have to be. You have to be. So for this brother to sit over here and just disregard everything, he said, "No, I just think it's just fear out of reject. It's just fear of rejection." Well, whether I approach 8 or 9 chicks or 30 chicks, there's a possibility of rejection, right? So why not select certain women that I know that I want to pursue? Because it's like, damn, if I'm going to miss my shot, at least let me miss my shot with somebody that I actually would really consider like seriously getting involved with, not somebody I'm shooting my shot with just to see if I can miss, just to see if I can make it. Like, you see what I'm saying? I think that's what the brother was trying to say, but dude wasn't trying to hear it, man. It's like it come off like you just wanted to say what the women wanted to hear. Oh shit, damn, he married a woman with 2 kids. No, Trey, I don't want to see you on this panel. Having you on here with Joanne was more than enough of an experience. I don't never want to experience that again. I'm good. I'm good, brother. I mean, I'm not saying that now. I'm not saying that there aren't men that fear rejection, but what I'm saying is that I understand. I just think I understand what the brother was saying more so than other guys. Because like I said, whether I shoot my shot at 30 or only a smaller number, regardless of how many women I shoot my shot out, the fear and the possibility of rejection is always going to be there. It's never going to go anywhere. So like I said, if I'm going to shoot my shot, I might as well shoot my shot at the women that I really want, or that I see have the best potential, versus just, okay, let me just see if I can get the number. You know what I mean? Like, kind of like how you used to do back in high school and shit. Because I'm like, bro, we used to do that in high school, bro. We used to go to the mall every weekend and just hit on girls and see how many numbers we can get. You feel me? I'm like, and most of the time, didn't call most of those girls. I'm like, that's what I mean. But I'm like, I'm not saying that there's no fear of rejection. But I think I'm just looking at what he's saying differently than DJ Hamp and what obviously Trey's saying, because they seem to think the same.
But let me get Sway in, because he had it, but we can finish that conversation, E, for no doubt. But Sway, what you want, man? Go ahead.
I think this issue is multifaceted. I'm not going to make it personal on the ladies because I don't know how them personally. One, our society doesn't promote men to approach you guys. The idea that women think men are toxically masculine if they exhibit a level of attraction towards you guys. Men are kind of playing more on the cautious end. Men still approach, though. It's just not cold approach. We're walking on the street, we see you, and then we just meet a random person. But they'll approach you in a workplace setting, a social setting, school environment, anywhere where they can kind of commingle with you, where the intentions isn't always, hey, let me get your number. They have a level of out if they necessarily feel the vibes aren't there. You know what I mean? They can play it cool and see if you actually have an intention, and they don't want to build your interest up. They want to see if you have a little bit of interest just by having a conversation with them in a social environment. That's one. So they will approach you. Two, the men that y'all talking about, right? To eat a man's point, they approach women, but they approach certain women. They're not going to approach most women, even though most women want them. They're not going to do that. They're going to approach them now with the options of social online dating or social media. They don't have to go to talk to you in person necessarily off the street to necessarily get you to their house. They just hit you up on Instagram, send you a Facebook DM, match you on Tinder, whatever the case may be. Especially living in a major city, a lot of women are sexually liberated, and if you don't have any value or you're not bringing in any substance outside of sex, like your personality is so and so, you value the things you value, and you expect us to value the same things, and men are saying no, we are not going to do that. And so unless you show a little bit of interest in the things we value in, the only thing you guys are giving to us is sex. So we're going to use you either for sex, or we wait until the woman that does bring the value to marriage. And if most of you guys don't bring that in our brains, you're not going to get approached for that. You're going to be DM'd, you're going to be Tindered, you're going to be, maybe a slide from a friend of a friend, but you're not going to get cold approach. But women do get cold approach.
So can I just ask a question? Are you saying?
Hold on, man. Before I even let this go, Joshua Smith did this conversation get worse? Because I really don't disagree with anything that brother just said. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Saying it's easier for men to approach women when there's like some sort of familiarity, like their coworkers or.
Yeah, check the back chat.
In terms of breaking the ice of that's trying to pursue you sexually or in relationships, yes.
So wouldn't that lend to, because it's interesting, I really legit had this conversation with a family member. So wouldn't that lend to like some social awkwardness, like in a sense, like you're afraid, you're afraid of the rejection part. So
I don't think it's not about the back in the day when it was socially acceptable for men to approach women, then you could say if you're not approaching women, then you're afraid. But now that it's not socially acceptable for men to just approach women, then you can't put that they're afraid anymore. They're actually taking cautions to not do this, to put themselves in a vulnerable position that women have been doing nowadays. They've been trying to flip the script on a lot of guys for just approaching them. As weird as it sounds to a lot of you ladies, I give it to you, but the fact that it's happening, men are taking notice, and most men that don't know if you find them attractive, they're not going to do it.
Sway, what year would you say that change happened? Just so
it's going to be around that 2010 to 2014 range.
Okay, so I
2010 to 2014. Isn't that around the time social media started kicking off too? Or social media really started kicking off? Am I wrong on that? Yeah, he did, but I think they got him back up because he's gonna speak some more. Yeah, I was gonna say because it's actually been a while since I kicked it with a chick that I met like just well in the United States. I can't say the same thing about Colombia and Thailand now that I think about it. I did cold approaching the Philippines, but I don't know. This woman was supposed to follow me, but I don't know. I never went through because I actually met her while I was out with the True Girls. So, and to be honest with you, man, I got to keep it a buck because when I think about it now, I think Jim was kind of mad at me that I did do that in front of them. I don't know why. Because the other girls didn't seem bothered by it, but Jim kind of did. Oh, no, if you want to stay here and talk to her, go ahead and talk to her. And I'm just over here like, no, I could be tripping, man, but I don't know, man. It was just kind of like, because me and her still keep in contact. Speaking of which, Miss Gail, are you still watching? You still in the chat? Got 123 watching. Please hit that like button on the way in, y'all. Gail, you still watching? Let's continue.
would disagree, although it be anecdotal. I thought maybe it was a little bit more recent.
Nah, I think it bloomed around that area, in that era. How I saw like the flip of women used, because this is, bro, as weird as it sounds, women used to throw the twerks when I was in 4th or 5th grade on dudes, right? And then at some point they just started throwing twerks on each other, and they didn't accept dudes just coming up and dancing with them. Only certain dudes, girls would throw like, don't dance with him, don't talk to him. They'll like have these little keys, they'll just move away. Back in the day, it was just they didn't care. But then at some point they're like, no, I'm very selective. Fuck these niggas. And then and more men have become more noticed to that, let alone that's just on the black side, but it's socially. It's more so the Me Too and toxic masculinity side, where I think a lot of men are being a lot more cautious on the women they date. They don't want to be put in a vulnerable position.
So, Sway, you think,
or deemed as a creep, weirdo, any of these other things?
But do you think that it was just a pool of men that I was around? Because I've never, especially back then, I did not. That wasn't one of my concerns.
What?
Like just the whole like Me Too stuff and all that. And if they dancing in a circle, dancing on women or not, I'm jumping in the circle. Sis, no, I used to pop lock and all that.
But you're not one of those. You're not one of those types of dudes. Ham, we was talking about that before. It's a twofold problem. Okay, so on the one hand, you got young men that don't want to approach because the advent of social media has made people less social in person and more social over media.
Yeah.
So they have awkwardness. They have social awkwardness that makes it difficult for them to approach women. Then, in addition to that, you also have the women doing certain things that kind of exacerbates that problem. You got women that want the rights to first refusal, which is the chicks that get a kick out of rejecting dudes. So if a dude approaches her and he, tries to talk to her, if she rejects him in front of a bunch of other people, in her mind, that gives her a higher sense of value. So you have some girls that will reject dudes just for the sake of rejecting them, where they might have given them a shot, but they just decided to reject them because they think it increases their social value. So what happens is you have guys that recognize that, and they're like, oh, I'm not going to approach at all because she's not going to embarrass me to get her ego up. You feel what I'm saying? So you got that.
Damn.
In addition to the fact that the Western world has just made the whole concept of dating and courting extremely toxic for men.
And transaction.
They're not approaching is mainly to average women. It's not for above average looking women. I don't think they're the ones saying we're not getting approached.
So above average women?
Yes.
Yeah.
Above average women definitely say they don't get approached.
Because ain't nobody going up to them because they above average.
Women don't get approached.
Yeah, they complain about it. There's actually.
So you're telling me when they complain that they can go outside in sweatpants and a hoodie and still get approached by guys? Y'all don't hear that?
That's cap. Look, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right?
What?
Here's the thing. First of all, you got to recognize that.
Ladies, y'all don't. Men.
Hold on, bro.
Men don't approach you regardless of what y'all wear.
Hold on, bro.
But that's women though. But we're saying the epidemic of men not approaching is hitting all women though. I think.
But I'm saying the women that get approached, they get approached regardless. The women that don't get approached, typically they gotta get sexually, do all the sexual stuff, either overly sexualize themselves. They feel like because they're not getting approached regular.
Sway, you're missing one thing though. You're missing one thing. When you're talking about above average women, they don't count the dudes that they're not attracted to.
That's not. I don't give a fuck what they count. They lying. They still get approached.
No, listen to what I'm saying, bro. Listen, but see, we're talking about the woman's perception. We're talking about how she looks at it, right? So when I'm referencing these women that are above average complaining that they're not getting approached, they're not talking about the average everyday dude. They're talking about being approached by the guy they want. You see what I'm saying?
Not all women, because I wouldn't agree with that.
Wait, don't let him speak for us. That's not the case at all.
Yeah,
you got
I will.
Sway, don't let him speak for us. So let me get this straight. Cause yeah, now I see where the pandering came in at, Joshua. I see it coming. Because the moment Josh deferred to them, an angry man started talking. Now all of a sudden the women want to speak up because a man that's looks like he's deferring to y'all is disagreeing with the man that y'all dislike on the panel the most. So now y'all want to give this man some backup because he's disagreeing with the guy that y'all don't like on the panel. That's very, very biased of you. I'm like, but I see right through it. Like, that's why I pay close attention to this shit. But Angry Man does have a point though, man. I'm like, cause think about it, bro. You got a lot of women out here who don't even count bodies of the men that they sleep with based on the fact of where they was wearing a condom or if he was a one night stand or anything like that. So if they look at bodies that, if they look at sex that way, you don't think they wouldn't look at the kind of men that approach them that way as well? Just saying. Like, just saying, bro. You can't put nothing past these women nowadays, bro. You just can't, bro. They lie too much. Not all, but enough to bring it to your attention, man. So you don't get hit with so you don't get bamboozled.
We can answer for you because that's not it at all. Go ahead.
That wasn't.
No, I think.
My case.
Okay, well, first of all, that wasn't my opinion. That was an article that was done where they surveyed women that were above average, and that's what their complaint was. Their complaint was that they weren't getting approached because of their looks. That's what they said.
I heard women saying they won't get approached because of their haircut. Knowing damn well we did in another breath, we'll say men will fuck anything.
Yeah, you know why?
I don't care how they compartmentalize. I don't care how they why. AM. The question is, why am I not getting approached? That means, however they're compartmentalizing it, is not actually the outcome or the reality of it.
Sway.
You know, why not lean on the women to answer to understand the sentiment? The women are sitting right here
because they're not interested. They want to talk to each other.
They want to talk to each other.
Oh my God. Did you have a cookie today? You need a cookie.
All right. So what's the question? What's the question?
My initial statements, everything I said was to the ladies.
No, I know. But I'm talking about that particular back and forth. So Angry Man saying that women aren't being approached, whether they're above average or not.
No,
that's an issue.
The average chicks are being approached. That's what I was trying to explain this way. The average chicks are being approached. The ones that are above average are complaining that they're not being approached, but I think they're complaining because it's not the dudes they want. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. So Angry Man, the reason why I deduced that it was both is because Love also shared that same sentiment. She getting approached, but not by men that she wants. And I think Sis may have nodded to it. I'm not sure if Nay or Dana did.
You want to know why? Because we got a lot of average looking ass women like Gentle Love who want a man that's far more superior than them. Gentle Love don't want to date on her level. That's why she shares the same sentiment as those above average looking women, because she wants the same level of men that those above average women want, but she's not even on those women level. I'm like, that's the reason why the dating market is so screwed up. Because you got a lot of women that don't want to date the same level that they're on. Coach Cart with the $10 super chat says women not only feel that they have value when rejecting men, but so many feel the need to be extra with it and humiliate men just for approaching them. It's crazy, man. Damn, are you serious? That's a damn shame, man. It's some truth to that, Rolando. I would say that I would say that fall with. Think that's when it comes to white women. I would say that fall more with the white girls that are like, it's like super influenced. You know what I mean? Because I met some white girls that are into black dudes, but they like the clean cut, well spoken black dudes. Like they ain't into the like super hood black dudes. Like, well, I won't say that completely because they might screw some of them dudes, but they won't take them seriously. But see, that's the problem with Western society, man. Because the way because the women are operating just like the men that they want. You know what I mean? They'll screw a dude if they find him attractive enough. They'll let him smash, but they know most of those dudes are only good for that. So that's why a lot of them end up claim that they're settling in their 30s and 40s with a guy that's, you know, probably not on the level of the other guys that she was letting smash. Exactly, Cortez. Right. And that's what I find so funny, man. It's like, what I find so funny is that these women are very argumentative, but correct me if I'm wrong, but Angry Man, E-Man, even though it is a single mother, and Chaotic Truth, aren't those three guys married? See, and this is how I know women just want to hear what they want to hear, bro. Y'all got brothers on the panel that are married and y'all not married, and y'all still don't want to listen to them. Look, and Trigger Mike is married too. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all don't even want to see, this is why guys don't have any hope. Y'all don't even want to listen to married couples. You want to be married. Think about that, bro. You want to be married, but you won't listen to a married couple?
Well, that's the thing. See, in what Love said, it's not the dudes that she want. The problem is, for most guys, they don't know how to gauge that. They don't know how to gauge that, because for the average guy that's approaching a woman, we guys now understand that whether the woman is attracted to you makes the difference between you being a guy with swag or you being a guy that's creepy. So that right there stops dudes from approaching, because they know if they approach you and you're not attracted to them, you're going to be called creepy and all these other goofy things.
Or they're going to laugh at you like Joshua Smith just mentioned of the girl that he tried to approach at the hospital. It's crazy, man.
Okay. Ladies, is there truth to that? Gway?
Yeah.
Jay Hunt said, let Gway speak.
I'm not 100% in agreement to that. I think it's some women that do that, but I don't think it's most women that are calling them creepy and weird and all of that other extra stuff. I just think that women are getting approached. I just think that they're not happy with the choices that they're getting at all.
It's basically the same thing that Gentle Love and she basically just saying this.
the type of men that are approaching them are not the men they want. So I think because of that, sometimes some of them can be very rude and disrespectful to them, which is not a good thing if for other men. But I don't think like all of them and above average women are getting approached 100%. But I think also it's not the type of men that they want.
So
They're looking for money.
So let me ask the ladies this question then, to all the ladies on the panel. What is an acceptable dude to approach you?
Yeah.
So I would think that most sorry. I was gonna say I think most was gonna say a confident guy, not the one that's just sitting there and socially awkward. Like kind of like how CT was describing, like those men that are just sitting there in their house and they're just watching corn or something.
Angry man, a tangible example of your question. I told him like I'm like a 4, but I'm like if I approach, they'd be like, "Oh, okay, that's cool."
You hamp. Of course they gonna say that.
That's
shit
like
that.
Shit like that. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. And so but we're asking for the woman. This is the one. You asked the question, right?
Can I say something to him before you say that, please, ma'am? Yo, first of all, you're saying a confident man, but that also is perceived as an asshole or a jerk.
Yes, 100%.
You think about all
toxic
that?
masculinity?
Is that what you feel all women think though?
No, what I'm saying, no, it's not about what all women think. If you're a guy and you happen to approach a woman that's a decent woman that's not on that bullshit, cool, everything's gonna go well. But whether or not you're approaching that type of woman is like flipping a fucking coin. You don't know. That's the problem. The dudes don't know what type of woman they're approaching. That's the problem.
Love, let me ask you guys a question. I want to understand this. So you got angry man approaching with his attitude. You got E-man approaching with his attitude. Not with everything that just happened, but keep it real. Sis. Now, sis. Now you know I know you, nigga. Keep it real. Which one is more? Hold on, love. Which one is more attractive to you, sis?
You asking me a real question? I go angry man all day. I take his angry all day.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like
but
that.
I'm talking about how he come across. Like we I'm just saying, like let's be real. Love, what say you? And I'm not saying
it's
different.
No, I get it. Yeah, but excluding everything happening tonight, I would absolutely pick him like all day without question. Over E, yeah, all day.
But here's the thing though, to fit in.
So you mean to tell me y'all been going ham with this brother the whole panel only to turn around and say that y'all would choose him over E? Like E looks so disappointed. It's very telling, man. It's very telling, bro. How y'all come off so argumentative towards the person, but y'all would choose him over. All right. Said they choose. Thank you. They choose a-holes. Thank you. Thank you. That's just so frustrating, bro. So frustrating. It's almost as if like they did all that arguing for nothing.
In all fairness to E, right?
That's not shade to E. That's
not about E. It's not about E.
It's not about
E.
It ain't about E, but we know what it's about, and that's the problem. Y'all been arguing. The person y'all chose is the person that y'all been the most that y'all been the most combative with and the most disagreeable with. And y'all wonder why men are gravitating towards men like Angry Man. Y'all wonder why all those super chats mostly went to him. You got people in the chat resonating with him more than anybody else on this panel, and it's not his channel. Jesus Christ, I'm like, man, for you ladies to be so damn intuitive, man, boy, y'all awareness, bro, is on zero.
In all fairness,
it's a little bit about
I'm not.
No, it was about the confidence and the bravado that Angry Man.
It's the bravado because he is confident, but it's the bravado.
He didn't present that, and that's why.
It's not about you. I don't care what the other men are saying. It's not about you.
Listen, I'm
talking about the bravado that Angry Man has, because it was stated that men don't want assholes. Well, it's not about being asshole. He just comes with this bravado, and
he's an asshole.
Well, yeah,
listen,
I'm definitely an asshole. But
I think y'all gotta understand. Like, me and Hat was on a panel, and a woman chose me. It's their preference. Why would I get offended by who they choose?
Yeah,
but see, here's the thing. But here's the thing, Eda, man. Like, it's still something that's extremely subjective. That I don't think women understand that when guys first start getting into the dating world as teenagers and young men, they genuinely don't know. Like, unless you just naturally have a charisma about you and a little bit of swag or whatever, they don't know. Like, they start becoming, they start sweating, they start getting socially awkward and all that. And the reason why I know this is because I have sons that are drastically different. My oldest son is socially awkward. My second oldest is more like me. He has the charm, he has the charisma, all of those different things. So he doesn't have that much difficulty. But my oldest son, it was a little more difficult for him because he genuinely didn't know how to go about it or what to say or what to do. And that makes it even worse when you don't have the confidence of knowing what to say. Makes it worse.
That's exactly why I kept talking about social awkwardness, because everything you just described, I have two boys, and it's kind of the same thing. So I feel what you're saying a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, here's my question for you, the lady with the two sons who are socially awkward. Is the father involved in their life? Well, what are you doing? How are you raising them? Are you teaching them feminine ways? Because we all know how a lot of men turn out that are raised in single mother households. But yeah, this is pretty much over, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and stop that here. But yeah, I agree, Joshua Smith. Yeah, this is pretty sad, brother. Pretty sad. Josh B said, I just decided to move overseas. Yeah. Like all those, except for maybe that last young woman who looked a little younger that came in, all those women look like they older than me. So yeah, definitely. Oh my God, Tommy Sotomayor joined in. Well, I only that's the part that Joshua Smith sent me. So, I only know about Angry Man coming in. Yeah, can you imagine Angry Man and Tommy on the same show at the same time? Jesus Christ. Well, I don't have that clip, you guys. I just reacted to what Joshua Smith sent me. Tiger 9511 with the $5 super chat says these delusional women with that loud rhetoric have my head hurting. Yeah, I hear you, brother. I hear you. Oh, I'm weak. Said no simps were laid in this live stream. Nah, this the video that we just looked at. That's the video that you sent me, man. I don't recall you sending me a video with Tommy Sotomayor on there. And that's what's up. And honestly, Mateo, I think people that co-parent should do that more often, especially when the son gets older, because that's when he needs the discipline the most. Oh man, shout out to Truth Over Emotions, man. Yeah, I mean, I'll be seeing Truth Over Emotions on Facebook all the time. It's it's called This Might Be Risky. Yeah. Trey just dropped it in the chat on Truth Over Emotions. Yeah, I'm like Joshua Smith, man. When you get a chance, man, send me the section where Tommy was on there. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably react to it next weekend. Yeah, I'm like, I did a live show. I did my live show tonight instead of last night because it was my first night here. You know, I wanted to kick it with the fam. So you know what, T Kings, that wouldn't surprise me considering Tommy Sotomayor got an OnlyFans. Just saying. Yeah, I'm like, I reacted to some of their stuff before, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, you guys, because I'm like going on 2 hours and I want to get the content up for the next day. But before I get off of here, let me double check, make sure everything we good. Okay. All right. So yeah, you guys, give a shout out again to HVAC Man 23, Coach Carp, and Tiger 9511 with your super chats. I appreciate the love, brothers. Thank you so much. And let's see, like I said, you guys, I will be here for a couple weeks. Then I'm gonna be in New Orleans for 3 nights. So excuse me, give me 1 second, you guys. Yeah, so I'll be there for 3 nights, vlogging everything as well. And yeah, and again, Meetup in Germany. I'll be making this announcement pretty much every time I go live. But yeah, we'll be doing that at the end of September. Make sure y'all bring y'all suits. And let's see, I'm in Oklahoma, so I'm kind of like an hour behind. So I may have to adjust about an hour or so when I typically go live, but it'll still be somewhere between, I would say somewhere between 8 to 10 p.m. For Fridays and Saturdays. Let's see, we got what, 2 weekends before I leave for New Orleans. So let's be a little bit mindful of that. Make sure y'all hitting y'all notifications and all that. Do I got any other announcements? I think that's it. I do got another mixtape dropping the day after Christmas. So Neo Travel Volume 2, be on the lookout on that. Excuse me, man. I'm just trying to dot my I's and cross my T's, man. Make sure I haven't forgetting anything. But again, you guys, appreciate you guys. Appreciate you supporting. Appreciate the love. And y'all know what time it is. And y'all know how we ride out. And hit that like button on the way out. Deuces.